I never meant to brag, and I got him where I want him now.
Dude, what is that? Is that Saves the Day?
It's Paramore.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Paramore?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Fucking sick chick singer, bro.
I used to think Haley Joel Osment was so fucking hot.
Haley Joel Osment is the lead singer of Paramore.
Dude, she was so fucking hot, dude, back in the day. Full up.
When she was like, I see you breaking all those hearts.
Yeah, when she was all like, I see dead people.
What if that's like a huge conspiracy, is that Haley Williams is actually Haley Joel Osment?
Dude, yeah. Have you seen Haley Williams in the second season of Future Man? It's crazy, dude. She got really fat.
She's also in The Boys, dude.
She grew a beard, dude. It was nuts.
She got fat and grew a beard, dude. It's gross.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, she can do whatever she wants because, I'm not trying to be like blank phobic or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know.
What is blank phobic?
Fill in the blank,
is
dude.
that afraid of?
I'm not being a phobic of anything.
I'm arachnophobic, dude. I wish those dudes would just like get their shit together.
Yeah, I wish they would get a job, dude. I'm so sick of spiders not working.
They just fucking leech off society.
Yeah, dude, they're just eating all our good flies. Fucking, taking up all the spaces of our house that we could be occupying with their webs.
Dude, it's fucking. You know what? It's become a pandemic.
It's an absolute economic pandemic of spiders just occupying the square footage of people's homes, decreasing their home value. Honestly, whenever they move in,
Yeah, because if someone tries to sell a house and then a spider comes in, no thank you.
Yeah, property values plummet. Neighbors our potential buyers see this house with spiders in it, and they're just like, "Oh, no thanks. There goes the neighborhood."
That's why we should have people to comment. We should build a wall around spiders.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think that's the only way that we can effectively get rid of them.
I don't want to kill them. I just want to demean them.
Or we should have like little signs that they wear around their necks that say like, I'm dumb. Look at how stupid I am. So they get so embarrassed that they leave.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Just embarrass the shit out of them. They go, move to the suburbs. Called Spider Flight.
Spider Flight 2020. Vote for it.
vote us.
Vote for us. We're both running. Since Bernie dropped out, we're both running for president now together.
I'm Bernie and he's Sanders. We're going to call it the Bernie Sanders 2020 campaign.
And our vice president,
Joe
flies. Joe Biden.
I met this spider once at the public pool. His
name was Popcorn.
His name was Popcorn Flapjack, and he's trying to build a web on the diving board. And I said, "Oh, whoa there, Chief. Hold yourself. That ain't gonna fly on the trolley. All right. That's gonna cost you a nickel and a dime, there, fella." And then I slapped the spider. I slapped him, killed him dead. Just like I killed economic reform.
So there's another Joe Biden character where he is a spider. No, he's a fly.
Joe Flyden, dude.
Joe Flyden. There it is. I was trying to get there, but I couldn't get it.
Fuck yeah, dude. We don't want to give that guy wings. We don't want him to be able to fly, too. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine?
Yeah, he'd be rubbing people's shoulders from far
Dude, he
away.
would zero in from like fucking 100 feet up in the air. He'd like just see a little girl fly in and like put his proboscis, however you say it, on her fucking forehead, and just be like, "Ew, what are you doing?"
Gross.
Creepy Uncle Joe the Fly.
Joe Blyden. And you know what? Even if he did that, it'd be par for the course. You know what I'm saying? There, someone's got to say it.
God bless America.
God bless capitalism, you know?
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, so I decided today I was going to take like a super long walk.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, I was like feeling great. You know, I was like, fuck yeah. I got to like the end point of my first go around and I was like, I could go again. And then I got like 3 blocks into the second time around and I was like, I don't know if I can fucking do this. so it's me just like trudging along for another like 3 miles and I'm like dripping sweat. And then like all these people look at me like, I'm starting to realize like I don't dress like somebody who is out for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just have like shorts and a tank top on and I have a fanny pack. Mm-hmm. And so like I don't look like someone who's like, oh, he's working on his fitness, you know?
Yeah.
And like I just realized that today, like, because you know there'll be like girls walking and stuff or like running, and I'm like 10 feet behind them, and I'm like keeping up with them walking.
You're giving them the Kubrick stare as you're like keeping pace behind them,
and I'm like trying not to be weird. Yeah. But it only comes off weird as like just a guy walking. Like I can't be like, hey, don't worry, I'm like trying to be healthy. Like that, I think that would be even worse.
Oh yeah, dude, I got some weird looks in the park for sure when I was doing that. Like when I was hiding behind bushes to get away from people, because I was just wearing like a button down and like shorts and like fucking Vans, and I'm like, hey.
It's like, don't worry, I'm trying to get fit, baby.
Don't worry, I just want to look my best for you.
Oh, dude, it's been like I have drank so much fucking beer in the past like 2 weeks.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like since the last time we recorded, I've probably gone through a case and a half, if not 2 cases.
What, it's been 6 days, 5 days? That's not that much.
Something like that.
What's 48 divided by 5? It's like 10 beers a day.
That's normal.
That's an average amount of drinking. No, I feel you, dude. I've been putting them down at night, dude. We've just been watching Jeopardy and like getting drunk as fuck. Like just going to the point to where like we can't answer basic questions anymore. Like it starts out strong as fuck. I'm like, I could be a Jeopardy contestant.
What is cusinage?
Yeah. Like literally, they're like, dude, fuck yeah. I just nailed that round. I hit the whole round. I got every fucking question. But then like by episode 10, you're like, I just who's Appomattox? What is that a fucking video game? And like feeling like I'm gonna throw up, kind of like swaying. We're just
well, dude, I've been going on the fucking walks with beer like in my backpack, and I'll put like 6 or 7 in there. I'll put like 6 in, and I'll have a beer like to walk. Mm-hmm. And then I'll get back and I'm like, oh shit, I drank all of those.
Oh yeah.
Well, guess I gotta keep drinking.
Yeah, dude. I mean, once you get to 6, like if it's not,
you might as well get to 12.
It's not like 10 p.m. You know what I mean? You're like, well, I guess I could just drink till I fall asleep.
Well, dude, like I really had to stop myself this morning from having a beer at 9 o'clock.
Nice, dude. I wish I could say I've seen the hour of 9 a.m. in the past 2 weeks, but I've literally been staying up till 2 or 3 in the morning every fucking night and waking up at like 11:30. I feel like I'm like 21.
Dude, I have not really been getting sleep, so I've been waking up at like 7.
Oh.
And dude, there's like usually people are like, oh, there's so much to do in the morning. You can like you could get all your work done, and then by noon, hell, you can do whatever you want. But like, there's nothing to fucking do in the mornings when like I don't have like I essentially don't have a job.
Mm-hmm. Same.
And I have nobody like keeping me accountable for like, you got to do this, you got to write this, you got to do that. So it's just like all right, well, I'm just gonna sit on the couch until like 11:30 and then go walk.
Oh, dude, I feel you. Yeah, it's full up. There's nothing. I take care of whatever work I need to do, like in a short amount of time, and then I'm like, well, nobody's telling me I need to wake up or that I need to go to bed. I need to be somewhere. I'm like, it's really crazy, dude. The way that like the schedule and like any like sort of idea of rigidity in my life has fucking just melted away. Like, it's insane, dude. This feels like a waking dream all the time. And it's kind of fucking rad, but at the same time, it's also like taking most of the meaning out of life.
Yeah.
It's kind of...
There should legit be like a service that calls you in the morning and is like, all right, this is what you got to do today. And then like, we'll call you at lunch and be like, so did you do all this stuff?
Dude.
And then you tell them if you did it or not. And if you didn't, they're like, all right, well, you got to do it. And they call you at 5.
So like a life coach, but like for the pandemic, like it's special, like a pandemic life coach, dude. That's a good fucking idea.
Just somebody that like, just somebody like make sure you do shit.
Dude, let's start this fucking virtual company.
I mean, all joking aside, it's actually a pretty good idea.
Because that would give us some meaning and rigidity. Where we're like, oh, we have to call Danny at fucking 10 a.m. to see if he stopped jacking off. Like, I don't know. We gotta call Ariel at 11:30 to make sure that she made a fucking ham sandwich for herself before she had her noon cry.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like. Remy, stop. Jesus fucking
cry, dude.
I'm gonna see you in the courtyard at cry noon.
12 paces, and then we both bawl and think about what it would be like to enter that sweet, sweet, all-enveloping blanket of the pitch black ether.
Yeah, dude. I'm just like, I don't know. There's like nothing to fucking watch anymore, too. Like, we've been like,
man.
Yeah, I still haven't started it.
Dude, it's good.
But like, I don't know if do we talk about Leftovers on the last episode?
What, the show?
Yeah.
Where they're like the Rapture show? Yeah. I've never seen that, but I do like the idea of a Rapture.
It's fucking so depressing.
Oh. I don't want to watch that right now.
Like, yeah. Like, so Megan was like, oh, let's start the Leftovers. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, I'm cool with a new show, and I love Justin Theroux. He's cool. Mm-hmm. And then, like, second episode, it's just, like, this saddest shit, and it just does not get happier. And I'm just like, should we really be watching this at a time where, like happiness is key to staying alive?
The theme song is like literally Thursday's War all the time. When I was 5 years old, my best friend's older brother died. Dude, I can't do that shit right now. Like, we've been trying to watch some serious like documentaries, and I'm just like, I have to like find the humor in it. Like, they fucking I don't know, man. Like, we watched that the how to like solve a drug scandal or whatever, how to fix a drug scandal.
Oh yeah.
I was just like making fun of the characters. I was like, yeah, this is serious. It's kind of fucked up to put all these people in prison, but we can also do imitations of them. We can do little impressions and make them do things they're not doing in the documentary, you know? Or like, I'm a chemist, and you know what I did yesterday is I ate my wife's pussy. She didn't return the favor and ate my pussy, and then we both dosed methamphetamine out of the control stock in the lab. But, you know, that's just the life of a scientist.
I went into work today, no pants, no shoes, all service.
All service.
I started snorting all of the ketamine that they had on a local drug bust of Kalamazoo Music Festival.
I have a chessboard set up at my workstation, and I usually take both of the queens from the chessboard and make them kiss while I scream, "King me! King me!" Fucking yo, we watched this other documentary called Hunt for the Skinwalker. Dude, They go to Skinwalker Ranch and unearth all this fucking footage from this dude who went there in the 90s with this like privately funded research team. And they like they conduct all these scientific experiments to try to detect these like paranormal anomalies. And they like encounter shit, dude. It's insane. They're like,
dude, that's right up my fucking alley.
You would like it a lot. It's fucking cool, dude. They're like talking to the cat, like the ranch owner. So he didn't agree to be interviewed for it because he was like, fuck that, this thing's following me. But they're like taking this anecdotal evidence. He's like, yeah, like apparently one day they were out walking the field, like checking out these calves that had just been born, 5 days before. And they were really proud of the birth of these calves. They check on the first one, super healthy, fine. Walk about 30 minutes up the field, checking the other ones, circle back. So like everything's good. They get back to the first calf, dude. And it's just, dude, its head is attached to like its fucking like spinal cord and its legs. Like its torso is entirely missing. They showed a picture of it, dude. Full up. Like it's missing all its guts. There's no blood. And like they were like, it was completely surgical in execution. There's no way this could have happened in 30 minutes. And there's no way that there could just not be any blood. They're like, it's like this thing was like dissected somewhere else in 30 minutes. They're like, they think it was transported to like another dimension and fucking butchered real quick and brought back. Like this entity is just doing shit like that. It like took their dude, they checked on their prized bulls. So it's like, it can like hear them talk, dude. They're like, yeah, it would be a shame if something happened to those bulls. Like, those are our prized stock. They circle back. The bulls are fucking gone. These 5 like 1,000-pound bulls. They're like, where the fuck are they? So they go searching and check this trailer like 300 feet away. The bulls are all locked in the trailer. Somebody just transported these bulls and locked them in the trailer. This is like a remote fucking ranch in the middle of Utah, like in the mountains.
What? Dude, that's so fucking cool,
man. It was dope. I was like, it's all real. It's all real. Vindicated. Fuck yeah.
So skinwalkers are like, what would you compare them to?
Kind of like
as far as like
werewolves, kind of, but they're like Native American lore, where it's like these like witches or / warlocks that can essentially shift into the shape of different animals of the forest. And they're like evil in nature, dude. And they can mimic the voices of your loved ones. Like they can like read your mind. They'll try to lure you out into the woods by being like, Devin, it's me, your mom. Like, oh, I fell in the woods and hurt myself. I need you to help me. But you're like, my mom is 1,000 miles away in Louisiana. Like, what the fuck? Well, how did she get to the woods? But they can put you in like a trance state where they like lure you out, and you're kind of like, it's like being abducted by an alien where you're not really entirely sure what's going on, and you're like in this like weird fugue state where you're like, whoa, like walk out to the woods and they fucking take you, dude. They take you and fucking eat you.
Dude, if I heard my mom fell in the woods, first I would start busting out laughing. It'd be hilarious. Good job. Fend for yourself, woman. What are you doing? Dude, that's fucking man. I want to believe all this shit's real, It's
definitely real, dude.
It's real.
I believe it.
Let's just on record. Let's say it's real.
Yeah, dude. I got nothing else to do other than believe in paranormal shit. It's gotta be real. I need some sense of meaning.
Well, the thing, like, so a couple episodes ago, I was talking about how like I started watching the fucking like the ghost videos and shit, like on Facebook and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like the more I watch them, I guess they're like running out of content because like I'll watch like past episodes and I'm like, oh, this is fucking good. But then like I guess they're running out of content because like it's so fake now. Like I saw one video and it was like, this video is of a witch standing in the middle of the road and she's a ghost. And then like it's obviously like a person in a robe at the end of the fucking road. I was like, come on, man. Like, at least vet these fucking videos.
This old woman lives in the woods behind old haunted mansion asylum. And some people say that maybe she was tortured to death by ghouls and
is that shitty guy? Well, so with the shitty guy, it's more like peaks and valleys with the tone and pitch of your voice. It's always was like, there was a woman at the end of the road, and she was a ghost.
Does sound like an autistic 7-year-old? Like, it's amazing, dude. I can't get
It's
over
that one kid who was. Wait, what?
I just can't get over how funny that is. This dude has like a successful YouTube
I want to
channel.
fucking find his. I want to find his name. I gotta find him. But yeah, he's like that kid who's like, you ever look at the stars and then you even think about it? Like, remember that video?
Yeah. Dude,
Fuck, I gotta find this kid.
I subscribe to so many new subreddits recently that are just all based on that kind of shit because I've been sitting doing that. Like collapse support. Oh, no, that's not a good one. We're not going to talk about collapse. That's just about society collapsing.
Oh, cool.
Creepy Wikipedia. Deep sea creatures. No, those aren't good. High strangeness is a good one.
High strangeness?
Yeah, it talks about stuff like skinwalkers and just like weird paranormal activities like Bigfoots and stuff. Dude, Glitch in the Matrix. Dude, Glitch in the Matrix is a cool one. Eyewitness events that cannot be explained with critical thinking. Dude.
What?
Yeah, they're like, the world seems fake at night during a full moon. In parentheses, I'm freaking out. And he's like, I don't want to make this too long. This happened 16 minutes ago. It was midnight, and I was still binging one of my favorite TV shows. I noticed my
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. I noticed my dog Pickle Rick whining at my feet on the couch. Indicating he wants to go for a walk. I thought this wasn't bad of an idea. Do a quick 5-minute walk to get a breath of fresh air. I get him on a leash, hop into some light clothing, lock my door, and leave. As I started to walk down the sidewalk, I noticed a full moon, thinking that was pretty cool. And then everything went downhill from there. First thing I noticed was how quiet it was. It's a fucking pandemic. Like I live in a rather quiet town, but also near a highway. Usually I hear cars zooming past and cicadas making sounds, etc. No, now it was dead silent. Absolutely no movement, no sounds. Okay, next is what really freaked me out. After some pee-pees and poo-poos, my dog just stopped moving. He just stood there. I can't believe this dude typed this out.
After some pee-pees and poo-poos.
Yeah. We were walking down for one moment, and then he just froze. I thought he may have just been enjoying the view or getting ready to poop again. But then I looked at my surroundings. Everything seemed fake, like it was a scene from a movie. The smell was off. The trees felt like plastic. There was no wind, but weather app indicated pretty hostile winds. Sky was crystal clear with no movement or stars in the sky. Just the moon. The houses felt rather unreal, and most of the lights in the houses surrounding mine were on. No one is awake at midnight on a midweek day, except for during a pandemic. I just felt like I needed to nope the fuck out. Confused by what was happening, I picked up my dazed dog and rushed back home, locking my door. Here's the fucked up part. After I returned home, everything returned. I looked outside, trees were swaying, leaves were falling, grass was moving, birds were in the sky, stars reappeared, cars were driving past, cicadas were chirping. And the most creepiest part, neighbors' lights were off. They were off. The neighbors' lights were off. I have chills down my spine. No, nothing is mentally wrong with me, but I will indicate that I have stayed up for a consecutive 20 hours. Please explain if someone can. Going to sleep. And the top comment is, perhaps malfunctioning server? I'll send a ticket to tech support immediately. Until repaired, it's imperative that you stay indoors. You'll know when it's been repaired and back online. And all seriousness, that's hella freaky. I'd panic too. Dude,
that's like that's the worst story I've ever heard of, like trying to convince someone that we're in the Matrix.
A glitch in the Matrix, dude. The fucking trees stopped moving, bro. It's unbelievable.
No one was making a sound at midnight on a weekday.
There wasn't even a sound, dude. It's fucking nuts.
During the pandemic.
People never stay up till 2 a.m. watching Jeopardy, drinking and howling on a weeknight. I mean, who would do that?
That doesn't make any sense at all. Like, are you saying that at midnight on a Wednesday, during a time where people don't have to go into work the next morning and people are drinking to forget all their troubles, that no one was making a sound outside and the trees were plastic.
there's a good comment there. It's like, yeah, well, actually, derealization and depersonalization is actually a fairly common occurrence during times of high stress. It's like thank you, Redditor. Here's your goal for your fucking comment. Edit. Thanks, kind stranger. I'm so happy I could help educate someone during this time of strife. No, I don't know. I just made that up.
Dude, that's so. Oh man, I. That's one good thing that's come out of this is like crazy people are now even crazier to where like they're a parody of themselves.
Mm-hmm. Now, same people are just regular crazy.
Yeah, we're all getting to their level, and they're like taking it to the net. Like they're like, well, shit, I can't post about like ghouls and goblins anymore. I have to post about how I went outside at midnight on a weekday and it was quiet outside. And after my dog made poopies and peepees.
That's the funniest. I feel like that's got to be a troll post, right? Like,
it has to be.
He literally included poo-poos and peepees in the fucking post. That's a genius ass fucking troll post there, because I feel like people on that subreddit are like eating it up. They're like, oh yeah, dude, for sure. I've had multiple experiences like that as well.
Yeah. I wonder if we could like if we could just go on that website or like go on that and just start like making up shitty stories.
We 100% could. You just have to do it in a believable way. They have like subreddit rules at the top that you have to follow for when you post shit, but like
that's lame.
No, it's dope. It gives you like, it's like a writing prompt when they give you those those rules.
Oh, really?
Essentially, like you're like, okay, so I have to abide by these fucking rules and the thing that I make up and like fucking make it believable enough for these people to fucking comment on it. Like when I made that post on Doomsday Preppers where I was like, hey guys, rate my fucking supply. Wait, I'll read that to you. Hold up, because they actually like only like one person called me out, which I was proud of. But activity.
That's good.
And preppers. Yeah, I got 50 upvotes and I was on the front page. It was like, first time prepper here, rate my list. Like, here's a list of what I bought at Costco yesterday. And some of this shit is actually real. But I was like, chili.
Canned salmon.
Yeah, chili, Spam, canned tuna, crackers, red beans, 12 gallons of water, tons of flu meds, multivitamins, ibuprofen. And I plan to go back and buy rice, Gatorade for electrolyte replenishment post-flu, extra booze, and maybe a pocket pussy. I call this hypervigilance, which is both my blessing and my curse. And they're like, Gatorade powder takes up less space in the pantry. But like two things I would add off the top of my head: pads or tampons for your girlfriend, or fish antibiotics. Like, this dude is like, this is a good start. You need baby wipes, Epsom salt, bag flour and sugar, spices, canned veg, bathroom tissue, and chocolate. You'll want a treat every now and then, and so will the GF. And I was like,
did you even mention a girlfriend in the post?
I mentioned it in another comment, and I was like, just for when my girlfriend leaves me because I've gone crazy with prepping. I was like, what's the best?
I just picture like these dudes like just wanting other people to have girlfriends so they can live vicariously through people.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you definitely have a girlfriend if you're buying a pocket pussy at Costco.
Because I definitely would do that.
Like, this dude said soap, bleach, canned fruit and vegetables. I was like, I also bought bleach and Lysol wipes for rapid disinfection. My multivitamin gummies will take the place of fruits and veggies.
Also, like how like powdered Gatorade's gonna take up less space in your pantry. Like Gatorade's taking up so much space in your house that you're like, oh man, I can't buy any more Gatorade. I gotta get that powdered shit.
I gotta get the powder because I have so much Gatorade.
I have like 8 to 12 cases of Gatorade staring me in the face every time I go in my pantry.
This dude,
I can't deal with it anymore.
This dude was like, in all seriousness, PSA for the subreddit, Gatorade is crap and at very best should be diluted 1-to-1 with water for appropriate tonicity. Way too much sugar and too much/many salts. And then my buddy Caleb said, "What if I need the sugar and salts from marathon sex sessions once I'm trapped in my apartment for a month?" And I was like, I plan on having sex with either my human girlfriend or my pocket pussy. Dude.
I did find out that's true though. That like you're not supposed to just have Gatorade. You're supposed to like have a bottle of water and then have a Gatorade.
Oh yeah, for hydration, because it's literally the extra shit in it is like electrolytes. It's supposed to like, I don't know. I fucking drink a lot of Pedialyte now because I've been boozing and I'm trying to like keep my levels.
Not be hungover.
Yeah, not be hungover.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, a fancy way of saying not be hungover is keeping my electrolyte levels replenished.
I got to keep my thetan levels up above board.
A common mistake is to not mix enough water with it, dude. Because you can buy it in the little fucking powdered packets, and it's way cheaper. You can buy like 10 servings for $10 rather than like 3 servings for $7. It's actually
oh shit,
yeah, it's dope. You can go CVS and buy that shit. But you don't mix enough water a lot of the time. That's why I'm glad I have this giant Buc-ee's mug, so I can fucking fill it up, dude. 32 ounces.
Buc-ee's mug.
Dude, good shit. Buc-ee's mug is a good call. I definitely copied you with this, and I'm liking it a lot.
I just found my Buc-ee's mug last week, and I haven't even touched it since I found it.
Oh, yeah.
But, dude, I think mine's like 52 ounces or some shit.
God
like,
damn.
mine's huge.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, I used to make like giant ass cocktails in it.
Oh.
And dude, it'd be bad. I would have like 2 or 3 of them, and I'd be like, just dead. I would die.
Yeah, I remember that. Good shit.
Megan's in here now, so
It's all good.
so we got to be nice.
Dude, there's a bunch of fruit flies in my house, dude. So like,
Why?
So there,
You have a bunch of old fruit.
yeah, this guy right here talking is an old fruit. You know what I mean? I'm 30 years old. Hey, what's up? I'm not 30 yet.
You're not 30
I
yet.
got 4 months, dude. Oh, dude, so
4 months?
yeah, 4 months sober. No, 4 months. 4 months till I turn 30.
true.
Dude, so I called my grandma today because it's her birthday. And she's like kind of out of it. Like it's kind of weird talking to her. She knew it was me though, which was dope. She's like, "Is this Devin? Like, I love when you call." And I was like, "Yay!" And I was just kind of like,
"What's up, dog?"
Kind of asking her. I had to keep asking her questions like, "What are you doing for your birthday?" She's like, "Nothing. It's a pandemic." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, but I've been asking everybody what they're doing. I know the answer already." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "So, is Pop cooking you dinner tonight?" She's like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "Do you have Netflix?" She's like, "No, I think we have something else." And I was like, "Do you know what the other thing is?" She's like, "What?" And I was like, "Do you know what the other thing is?" She's like, "No." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Well, you should watch some cartoons." And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "You should be watching cartoons." And she's like, "Why?" I was like, "Does they make you happy?" I was like, "Yeah, they make me happy. You know, we should watch them." She's like, "Okay, I'll watch cartoons." And I was like, "Okay." And then it was silent for like 5 seconds. And she's like, "Oh, guess who's calling me?" And I was like, "Who?" She's like, "Your brother." And then she picks up her other, I called her on her house phone. She picked up her cell phone. She's like, "Hey, Chase." While I'm like still on the line, and I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Hey, so I'm gonna hang up. Like, I'll let you go." She's like, "What?" And I was like, "All right, love you, Nana. Happy birthday." Bye. I was like, "Oh shit, it's so hard, dude. I don't know how to talk to people who are like kind of losing it." I mean, 'cause she has dementia.
Well, I also just like I don't know how to talk to people just in general right now.
Same. I was talking about that with Emily yesterday, dude. We're like all losing our ability to socialize. It's fucking weird, dude. Like unless I'm like drinking, I can't really. I like am so in my own head, like because I've just been alone or like with one other person. Like I've just been talking to Emily. That's the only other person I see like face to face.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's fucking crazy, like, to think about how improv is going to change when all this shit comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, when we're able to, like, go and be. Because, like, you there's nothing to, like, latch onto as far as, like, if you sit in a room and eat saltines and just watch the same show over and over again, you're just going to reference saltines in that show you watch.
That would be dope. I would love a whole episode based on saltines and like Future Man. No, not Future Man. It would have to be like a documentary.
Yeah.
Future Man's already funny. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
But no, like there's like when everyone comes back, except for there's some people right now who are doing like virtual improv,
No.
which is cool. But But like that seems so fucking hard.
I can't bring myself to do that. I don't know. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to do it. Like, it's cool that they're doing that, but I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah, it just seems, I don't know. It's a very strange thing. But kudos to them for doing it.
Yeah, it's fucking hard, dude, for sure. I'm sure it's super hard. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're like having a conversation. It's like hard to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, much less like improvise a scene.
Right, and you like a lot of improv like comes off like feeding off of somebody's reaction to a gesture you did or something. So basically, like virtual improv is just like two people talking. It's like a podcast.
Yeah, everybody's podcasting now. Tim Dillon had a whole thing about that where he was like, everybody's going to have a podcast in the coronavirus. I was like, you're actually fucking right.
Yeah. Well, the funny part is like when everything's all done, no one's going to have a podcast because they're not going to have time for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
They're going to be like, oh, well, everybody's going to start a podcast during the pandemic, and then they're not going to keep up with it when they're back at work and can't do it.
Yeah, well, you were out being normies and pursuing professional careers. My comedy partner and I were studying the art of the blade, a.k.a. the podcast. We had it running before everything fell, and we will continue running after it rises anew. Do you hear that, listeners? Dude, suck us off.
Bring me my grapes.
Bring me my blowjob pocket pussy.
It's an automatic. You press a button on the side. And it goes, oh, wow, wow, wow.
It sounds like the intro to Purple Haze.
Purple Haze or Purple Rain?
Purple Haze.
I was thinking Purple Rain, and I was like, it sounds like Dearly Beloved. Wait, no, that's not even that fucking song.
Let's Go Crazy. That is a perfect song for the pandemic.
Well,
Let's Go Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Then about that.
Yeah.
I thought that was 1999. Dude, I got all my Prince songs mixed up.
Yeah. 1999 is We're Gonna Party Like It's 1999. Let's Go Crazy is like, let's go crazy. It's like the same song, but it's different.
Prince only had like 6 songs, but he changed the lyrics to all of them, so that's why they're all different.
Do not ever denigrate the name of Prince, the best artist I've ever heard in my life.
Artist formerly known as.
No, he's Prince again.
Oh, he's Prince again? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Prince, dude, my physical therapist, he only talks to me about things that I know nothing about, which is great. It makes for great conversation. Mm-hmm. But every time I talk to him, he like talks to me about LSU football, Saints football, and like music that I've never heard of. And I was like, or like don't listen to. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like he was talking to me about like a documentary he was watching about Miles Davis.
Kind of blue.
And I was like, cool. Like,
sweet.
I don't really know much about him. And he was like, well, you know how Miles Davis was. And I was like, no, dude, you're like 50.
Yeah,
like, I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Oh, dude.
And then he'll be like, we're talking about like old Saints games and old LSU games. And he'd be like, well, you know, like in the fourth quarter, they were like doing this. And then you got to think, what are they going to do for the. I'm just like, I honestly don't fucking care. Like, but I don't know how to tell him, like, hey, man, I only listen to like emo and new wave and not that. And I don't watch sports.
Dude, all I listen to is Paramore and I watch fucking baseball. So leave me alone.
And that's another thing. He doesn't even talk about baseball. Like something I could maybe sort of have a conversation with him about.
Dude, I feel like I can have a combo with that dude about Miles Davis. I don't really know about him, but I'd be like, yeah, dude, I heard Bitches Brew when I was in college. And it was cool, dude. Kind of blue, bro. Kind of blue. You know what I mean? And like that would be the extent of it. And we would just nod at each other as he made me lift a tiny weight.
Well, dude, there's this like one exercise that I have to do that I literally have to stand in one place and like push against a wall. And this whole thing takes like maybe 15 minutes, but I'm literally just standing next to a wall for 15 minutes while he's just like telling me like to the back of my head about how he saw Sublime before they were big. And I was like, cool, I don't care. And he's like talking to me about like this one LSU game that they're playing on ESPN. And I'm like, dude, I like stop. Like I don't want to hear it.
Oh, I cannot handle that.
Like he's making small talk, but about shit that I know nothing and care nothing about. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just start like farting a lot,
dude.
And tell him to get away.
Dude, just start farting. That's the only move. Wait, dude, give me 1 second. I gotta go take care of something real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll be dead quiet.
Yeah, we're not gonna say anything for about 3 minutes while I go take a something.
Are you gonna take a shit? Oh, well, he's making a drink right now, so I'll keep talking. So the thing about Miles Davis is that he was, you know, a guy that we can all relate to. I don't know if he was bad or good, but his music was all right. He played the drums. He played the drums so hard that he lost both of his index fingers by doing too many drum rolls, because he would do a lot of like intros to awards, and like right before they could announce the award, he would do a drum roll, and he did it so many times that his index fingers fell off. And that's what Miles Davis is really known for in the music industry, is the lack of his index fingers, but his great drumming. He was such a great drummer that a lot of people nowadays call it walking a miles in my shoes, is where they would try to play drums like he did. And a lot of people don't do it anymore, like Trey Cool from Green Day, Travis Barker, Gavin Rossdale.
Yeah. A lot of pop punk drummers were directly influenced by Miles Davis's drumming ability. Kind of Blue actually refers.
Could you hear me that whole time?
Yeah, we're on a Google Hangouts call, dude. I have my fucking phone plugged in. Like, I have my phone plugged in the headphones, dude. I carried the phone with me and heard everything.
I was just trying to give our listeners a little bit of backstory on Miles Davis.
Did you not see me?
I really wasn't looking.
Dude, yeah. I carried the phone with me. I showed you the kind of alcohol that I have, which is Bacardi.
Bacardi and Polars. Or what are you drinking it with now?
Diet ginger ale, dude. It's actually fucking delicious.
I feel like anything, like with vodka or rum, those two especially, like whiskey cuts into shit. But like with those two, you can really put anything in it, and it'll make it just taste a little off or different, but it's always good.
Oh yeah.
So like with how I do the vodka sweet tea, it just tastes like sweet tea. It doesn't taste like vodka. Mm-hmm. Or like if you did it with Coke or fucking root beer or whatever, there's nothing really that I've ever mixed with vodka or rum. Not spiced rum.
Yeah, spiced rum's different. You gotta pick and choose. Ginger ale works with spiced rum for sure.
Well, like Captain.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know.
Captain and Ginger.
Would it be like a rum and ginger ale?
Yeah, I think it works.
I guess that's good.
Yeah, I mean it's weird, but ginger ale has enough of its own. Or ginger has enough of a distinct taste that it can mix with like sweet stuff, where like it kind of cuts. You know what I'm saying? It has like a cutting feel to it, where it's a little bit spicy, not like super spicy, but it has that certain element of spice and like sugar and spice. Everything nice, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice, like the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, like Powerpuff Girls, dude. That's what I call. That's what I call fucking Captain Morgan and Ginger Ale is a Powerpuff Girl. Dude.
Well, for men, it's the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah, it's a Rowdy Rough. It's a Mojo Jojo, dude. You know what I mean? Dude, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I got yelled at by a bunch of girls on a hangout call for mixing root beer with fucking vodka or diet root beer with vodka. They were like,
what?
Yeah, they're like, that's disgusting. And I was like, no, it's not. It's like a Not Your Father's root beer, but with less calories. And they were like, those are gross. And I was like, okay, point taken. They are gross, but this tastes way better.
You're not wrong.
This tastes way better.
We were doing vodka and red cream soda for
Ooh,
a
that sounds
bit.
dope. I'd fuck that up.
Dude, it was so
Dude,
good.
I love red cream soda. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, I forgot how much. Dude, that's like all I used to drink when I was a kid.
Mhm.
Was like red cream soda and just root beer, like regular.
Yeah.
And I hadn't had it in like maybe 10 years. And then I finally like had it again like a couple months ago, and dude, it fucking rocks.
Fuck yeah, dude. Do they have a diet red cream
Like,
soda?
I'm sure.
I would fucking buy that. I don't, dude. I've noticed I can't really drink regular soda anymore. It's not like a calories thing. It's just like it's like cloyingly sweet to me because I like drank diet soda for so long because of my mom and stuff. They would always buy Diet Coke. So when I buy like the regulars, dude, it like sticks in your mouth after you drink it. I've noticed, and you're like, ugh, like get like a weird like sticky dry mouth.
Yeah. Well, like I only drink Diet Coke when like I eat something. I just got like really Midwestern there. Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
So when I'm drinking Diet Coke, and I'm over there down at Wawa's, just fucking playing out with my hoagies.
Fucking like mid-Atlantic. They fucking, I really like to drink water most of the time, but then like you go down to Wawa's and you fucking get you like a little bit of fucking red cream soda, like I have it in fucking New Orleans, dude.
I like how we both only know Wawa's as like a reference up north.
I fucking like lived in Pennsylvania for a year, and
and you still have no idea what's up there.
like I don't know, dude. It's fucking they got trees and shit. They got a bunch of old factories.
Well, I was down there at the HEB, and I just got like Canadian. Fuck it. I'm done with that accent.
Dude, I was over there at fucking HEB in Austin, and fucking I saw my fucking friend from when we were growing up. We fucking both went to the same boarding school, dude, in Pennsylvania, dude. I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
It was cool though, dude. He did a fucking Gnar kickflip, dude.
It's fucking Gnar dog, Gnar kill, Bam Margera,
dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, Bam is going crazy though. I do like it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we kind of talked about it in the last episode, but like, the more I look at the more I watch the show, I'm done with the show. But like, the more I watched it, the more I was like trying to like look at his fucking Instagram and shit, and it's like, it's fucking depressing how like crazy he is now.
Yeah, sucks. He's like making up languages and stuff.
Yeah, and then like there's video of him like screaming at his mom and shit, and like just blackout drunk, just like saying like "fuck you, you don't know fucking shit." And I'm like, yo, dude, like it doesn't matter how fucking cool you think you are. That's not cool to yell at your mom like that.
Yeah, dude, it really does suck. Yeah, I don't know, man. R.I.P. Ryan Dunn. R.I.P. to a real one.
Yeah,
PSA,
dude,
don't drink.
I wonder if Ryan Dunn didn't die, he would not have taken that turn into like darkness.
Yeah, probably. I think like they were like riding high, dude. I mean, they were getting fucked up for sure, but like,
yeah, but I think like when Ryan Dunn died, that was like the catalyst, like the moment that he was like, fuck everything. Also, that's got to make you feel bad to like be his other friends and be like, hey man, I was also with you. Like, I don't know. I guess they were like really close friends. I don't fucking know. I don't really know their life.
I don't know.
But
I wish I was.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I wish I was on Jackass, dude. I could have saved him. I could have saved Ryan Dunn, dude. I'm a way better drunk driver than those guys.
Oh my god,
that's a bad joke. Fuck, dude.
We're leaving it in.
All right, no edits.
No edits on this podcast, sir.
Dude, shit. So, do you know anybody who's gotten the Rona yet?
No, but then again, I only know people who like can't afford it or like can't afford to get tested, which is fucking awful.
Yeah, we probably all have it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think about it daily of like, what did I do today? What did I touch? Did I touch my face after it? It makes me like really self-conscious now.
Oh, yeah, same.
Because like, I mean, you know, like right when this all started, I was just like, yeah, whatever, dude. This is all gonna fucking pass. And then like, it started like actually eating at my subconscious, and like, I always use the fucking hand sanitizer, and like,
gotta do it. Gotta wash your hands.
I open doors with my shirts and shit. Like,
hey, dude, I carry around Clorox wipes.
That's probably a good idea. I should probably get one of those like little Purell things. But like, the one thing I don't do is the face mask thing. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I should though.
I
should definitely do it.
I just got one. I fucking went to give blood a couple days ago, and it was at like the Bloodmobile outside of Oshner, and they give you a face mask because they're like, you have to wear a mask, and I was like, okay, and so I put on the mask, and I was like, damn, this is crazy, dude. We're all wearing masks. We're all like cutting up, like telling jokes and shit, wearing our masks, and like you can just hear people laugh. Like when I was giving it, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, they didn't give me a little fucking squeezy, dude. Where's my squeezy? They're like, you need to go get your squeezy. Go get your fucking squeezy. And everybody's like, and I'm like,
but their faces are just neutral.
Yeah, you can see people's eyes kind of squint when they're laughing, and it's just like, oh, okay, cool, got it.
Hot crowd.
Yeah, I wore it yesterday out. We went to. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Maybe it was 2 days ago. I don't know. My days are blending together. It's when we went and picked up the free beer at Second Line Brewing. Shout out to the real ones who are giving out a free 6-pack to anybody who's donated blood. So if you bring your paperwork from the blood donation, they will give you a 6-pack. Make sure to tip. Make sure to buy extra beer because you got a free one.
Yeah, I mean, if you get free shit from somewhere, definitely buy other shit too. Like, don't be one of those people who's like, all right, see you later, and like just take from a company or a business that's like on hard times right now. It's just
like especially one that provides such an essential public service like alcohol. Like fucking Lula Distillery does the same shit where they give you a free bottle of hand sanitizer with any purchase. They fucking like make their own. Their booze kind of sucks, and so does their food. But I've been like eating and drinking it a lot. It's their house-made cocktails.
Because they're helping out.
Their fucking cocktails are good, I guess. And you can buy like bottled ones or just like big ass cups. They'll sell you a half gallon for like $40. And it's like 8 drinks. I'm like, dude, that's fucking cool.
It's like, all right, so that's one drink for me.
Yeah, dude. I was like, wait, so you're telling me for $40 I can get fucked up just like when we were able to go to bars?
It's like we never left.
Yeah, dude. I just take it home with me. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think like with the face, they gave me one for physical therapy. Like I have to wear a face mask for physical therapy, just like while I'm around other people and shit. And like but I take it off like right when I leave, just so like I can go home and shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've taken it off so many times with my hands and like touched it.
Yeah.
That like I'm just smelling like old hand touch and then like my old breath.
I know, dude. I threw mine in a paper bag like they're saying you're supposed to do. Like you're supposed to store it like in a paper bag, and I guess that eliminates the ability of the virus to like replicate on like a hard surface. I don't understand it.
A paper bag or like a Ziploc?
Paper instead of plastic, because apparently it replicates easier on plastic. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I just have this. I know it's weird, dude. I don't really understand. I'm like, hopefully, I already got it and was just asymptomatic. I'm like, hoping to God that was the case. Yeah. Hoping to a sky genie who isn't real, who's as real as a bowl of flying spaghetti.
Well, dude, you saw that there's a super church in Florida got their insurance license taken away because they were like busing people in.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's good, dude. I feel like the authorities should be cranking down on these fucking people. Nope.
Dude, they should close it down 100%.
Yeah, I want to give up my civil liberties so I don't get a respiratory illness.
Yeah.
Trade my freedom for
But, like-
safety, dude. That's how fascism starts, and I'm embracing it, dude. It's fine, whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's what should happen. I just love the people like online who are like, you can't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever I want, and blah blah blah. Like there was one like news reporter who was like, I'm not gonna let this virus scare me. Blah blah blah. And now he has it.
Nice, dude. Yeah, that's the
I was
funniest
like,
shit.
You kind of deserve it.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of people doing that shit. I feel like Boris Johnson from the UK was like, or the prime minister was like, we're gonna adopt a strategy where we allow it to just spread so we get herd immunity, and like if people die, they die. Then he fucking got it, and now he's in the ICU like on a ventilator. It's fucking
oh my
dude.
God.
Literally the equivalent of Trump in the UK, like literally on a ventilator.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. When I was reading about that, like they wouldn't just report that shit. Like he was trying to stay at home. Like if Trump was in the hospital on a ventilator, they would not probably tell you.
Oh, 100%. No,
Yeah.
I am like 98% sure that he has it right now,
Mm-hmm.
and that he is just like not saying anything because it'll hurt his ego.
Hey, dude, I'll hurt public opinion. I don't know. That shit sucks. Fuck that, dude. I haven't been watching the news really. I've been reading it at night when I'm drunk, so I forget about it and I don't get stressed out. I get mad for a second, and then I'm like, I fall back into the secure blanket of drunkenness.
Well, the only like news I've been getting is just like headlines on Facebook.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Because I mean, I don't have like even my news on my phone. It's all like, this movie star is now, look at how fat they got, and I'm like, I don't fucking
Can
care.
you believe Lena Dunham gained all that weight?
For her role as Lena Dunham in Life.
Yeah. They're doing a girls reboot, but this time it's called Women.
It's called Older Ladies.
Lordy, look who's Lena Dunham at 40.
She's a real method actor, that Lena Dunham.
She's been preparing for this role as 40-year-old herself her entire life.
For 40 years.
40 years she's been preparing. The Daniel Day-Lewis of HBO actresses.
On sitcoms based out of New York.
Oh, God. Yeah, man, New York's fucked up right now.
Are they? I thought it, who are the people that like lowered the curve?
Like nowhere, essentially. Like they're saying like we're flattening it hopefully here, but like New York, apparently they're like busing people in from out of state to work as doctors and nurses because every floor in these hospitals has been converted into essentially an ICU. And
Jesus fuck.
so whereas they used to try for like 15 minutes to resuscitate people who like have lost their heartbeat or whatever, or technically dead, they'll only try for 3 minutes and just fucking give up because there's so many people.
What?
Dude, it's insane. Like this is third-hand information I got via a certain news site who
Called Fox and Friends.
let's just say that they battle with the flow of information. You could call it a war, essentially, an information war. They told me that no, this is from like a Snapchat group I'm in. This dude was like, my wife is a nurse and she got the offer to work there. Her friends say this is happening. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, that's crazy.
So it wasn't from Infowars.com?
It was not from Infowars.com. I do not peruse that website.
Do you think that coronavirus is turning the frogs gay?
I think coronavirus is definitely turning the frogs gay. The frogs are gayer than ever due to COVID-19.
I'm surprised, dude. I actually like want to see his take on all. Oh, wait, didn't he get canceled?
He got canceled, but he still has Infowars. He got deplatformed. They like took him off YouTube and like Twitter and shit. All these different social media sites banned him. So he has his own website that you have to go to like watch his shit. I'm like,
oh man,
I don't want to go to it really. I do want to hear him rant about it, but like I also think that he's like a CIA plant, like trying to like stir up fucking like unrest for sure. Like he's a government agent, like, and that's That's galaxy brain conspiracy theorists being like, this man admitted in court that he was just a character. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to get custody of his kid, and he's like, this is just a fucking like character that I created, you know, for like infotainment. Like, I don't believe these things. Like,
so he's like a more Republican, shittier version of Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's conspiracy theory Larry the Cable Guy. Alex Jones fucking
is like,
sucks.
If you don't, that's Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah.
If you don't believe that the government is corrupt and we should drain the swamp, you might be a Democrat.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, get her done for what she did in Benghazi.
Get her done, in parentheses, her email.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's so fucking funny. I'm just picturing like Alex Jones dressed as Larry the Cable
like
Guy.
Flexing.
On a four-wheeler.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, he's just like, fuck
that
yeah,
picture
dude.
of him like riding the horse, you know what I'm talking about, where he's like shirtless on horseback.
Oh,
he's all red and like kind of fat, but he's like clearly lifts weights. He's just like a fat weightlifter. And it's fucking awesome.
He's like that kind of strong where it just looks like fat.
Yeah, very cool.
But he's also still kind of fat.
Yeah, he's fat, but it's like there's not that much. It's just like whatever the residual layer of like subcutaneous tissue is on his stomach. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's like a six pack underneath it.
If you were to like rip out all the fat, there's a six pack, but there's still like shit over
he's
it.
Still really fat.
He's a fat fuck. Fuck that guy.
Oh yeah.
Alex Jones, if you're listening, fuck you.
Fuck you, Alex Jones, piece of shit.
What if he hears this?
Yeah, guess what? My blowjobs will turn you gay, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's how it works.
Dude. That's a good character, I guess. A guy who like a super far right wing like gay conspiracy theorist who like wants to turn Alex Jones.
He's like the guy who dresses like a pope who goes and yells at the people in the French Quarter. The gay guy.
Oh yeah.
He dresses it and he yells at the protesters in the French Quarter.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen this, dude?
Yeah. That shit rules, dude.
It's like that, but for Alex Jones.
It's like, Alex, don't make me come over there and let you fuck me in the ass. I promise that you'll like it.
It'll turn you gay.
You'll want to do it all the time. Oh yeah.
All right. We've reached the hour mark.
Yeah,
Let's do some plugs.
Yeah. All right. We got yad.com for all your promotional informational needs for My Other Buddy Devin, Two Adult Women, and Too Bad So Sad. Remy is breathing into the mic and I like it. We have videos, movies, podcasts, pictures, TV shows, and more.
Music.
Yeah, music.
Infowars.com.
Infowars.com. Dude, we have a book on Amazon. It's called Poems to Read to Your Stepdad. It's fucking awesome. It's gotten rave reviews from everyone who's read it.
Yep. You can look at them. You can look at the reviews on Amazon too. I think there's 2 of them.
Yeah, I think there's 3, dude. Well, three counting mine.
There's 2 other people and yours.
Yeah, I gave it 5 stars since I enjoyed helping write it.
Well, I have not given my review yet because I haven't read it.
Yeah, I don't even know what's in it.
I'm sure it's a coloring book or something.
It's some stuff we did when we were drunk. I don't know, but we published it, so you should read it.
It's so easy to publish a book nowadays. You can do it even if you're drunk.
Yeah, you can do anything if you put your mind to it while drunk.
What else? Everything is at My Other Buddy Devin on all social media platforms.
Yeah, just search My Other Buddy Devin on anything and it'll fucking pop up.
Yeah, we have merch on our website. Go buy some merch. We have the Titanic shirt from last episode.
Yeah. It's Titanic, dude.
It's a big boat.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, dudes. Well, until next week, we're going to see you through this storm of awful disease and virus, of blight, of pestilence. When we get to the other side, don't worry. Alex Jones will be gay because we will have sucked him off.
Until next week, Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis, Baba
Hell
Booey.
yeah, dude. Classic. All right. Peace out, dudes.
Bye.